picture is epic and legendary at the same time. You got Jericho here on the ground. You got Edge right here. You got make sure to stand out. Michael Chioda, the referee, and you got Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, one of my idols, and Rey Mysterio flying, man, off the top rope.
That's Steamboat?
That's Steamboat, man. This is
it's classic.
Legendary right here. Wow.
I think he made his day.
Is that the first time you saw this picture?
Yes, actually, yeah, first time. But it's really cool because I remember the match completely well in my head. Look at that. That's awesome. I just got a copy of the picture I took with my own phone, so thank you. Muchas gracias, eh?
No, igualmente, gracias.
What they don't know is I have a memorabilia room in my house, which is my office, and that's where I have all my acolytes, trophies, you name it. And this picture is definitely going up on that wall. This is Christmas chaos, man. This is what it's all about here in H-Town. You know, everybody's coming down to check out this right here. And of course, they stopped by to say what's up to me because I did a little meet and greet and signed some autographs and took some pictures. But this is where it's all at, man. This is what's happening here in Houston. So it's gonna be too late by the time you get this, so you missed out, unfortunately. I'll tell you, if you're a fan and you haven't been down to a Booker T wrestling event show, you gotta come down. You gotta make that your next priority. You know what, as a matter of fact, you gotta make that your New Year's resolution. That's exactly what you gotta do. And for those that are not fans but wanna become wrestlers, then you gotta come to Booker T school and learn how to do the damn thing.
Oh, get one more. Get one more.
3, 2, 1.
That's a freebie right there, baby. Yeah, you are. You're a future Hall of Fame. You're a first balloter, baby. First ballot. He first ballot.
I know,
You know what I mean?
yeah, absolutely.
You know, he's almost a made man. You know? Yeah.
How cool is that coming from a guy like Booker T, someone that you're good friends with?
Man, my hat's off, man. I mean, me and Booker go way back. I mean, we had our battles in the ring, and I'll tell you, they were good battles. I can't say nothing, but I enjoyed every moment that I stepped in that ring with him. And for a Hall of Famer calling out soon-to-be Hall of Famer, that's a blessing, man. That's a blessing, and I'm really gratified with where the fans have put me, you know, throughout the 27 years of me being in this business, man. They've been following me since day one, and here, as a matter of fact, they showed up and they were showing that love. So thanks to them, I'll eventually get a spot in the Hall of Fame.
That's so cool, man. I know some people were talking to you about the Cruiserweight Classic, something that I don't think would even be happening if it wasn't for someone like yourself who kind of paved the way. How cool is it to see that nowadays, and have you been keeping up with what they've been doing with that, the CWC and the 205 Live?
I mean, on the real, that is a blessing from day one, because from day one that I started in this business, that was my style. I was doing some high-flying shit. I was going off the top ropes. I was creating new moves as I went along. You know, and that only made my skills better. It made me better as talent, as wrestler, as a person, and that just my fan base grew enormously. Thanks to them for supporting my style, we now have a cruiserweight division, which, like you said, you know, they see the high-flying, acrobatic, hybrid style, and the first thing they say is, "That was Rey Mysterio, man. He brought this." But not only myself, Psychosis, Juventud Guerrera, you know, and many others. X-Pac was one of the first guys to be doing it, you know, when WWF was around. You know, and then along came the Hardys. But the real innovators, the guys that paved that way, you know, Lucha Libre. It's that style, Lucha Libre style. Leila. How old are you, Leila?
6.
6 years old? David? Going to school?
Yes.
Grade? First grade. You like it? What do you want to be when you grow up?
A teacher.
Really?
Nicole,
Yes. What grade? What grade do you want to teach? Like first graders? Kindergarten? Second grade? Man, it was amazing. That whole experience for me personally was something completely new out of this world. That fan base, that promotion, the person that ran that promotion, the talent inside that promotion. It wasn't just one thing. It was many things that worked together and made this product so well, man, so well. So that only made you, as a newcomer, want to come in there and give it all you got. That's exactly what Psychosis and I did. Now keep in mind that before we jumped into ECW for the first time, Dean Malenko, Chris Jericho, Benoit, and Eddie Guerrero were on their way out to WCW. So they left an open spot, a hot open spot for Psychosis and I to tear the house down. We couldn't do it no other way.
And your time in WCW is obviously so memorable for so many fans. You're wearing the mask now. There was a time where you lost the mask. How was that process? Were you comfortable with that at all when they approached you?
It is what it is, and it happened when it happened. You know, the good thing about it is when Rey Mysterio began his career again after losing his mask, he began a whole new phase of his life. And that was with WWE, and that's when Rey Mysterio came back with the mask, which this is the real Rey Mysterio. This is what I've been wanting to do since I was 4 years old. This is what I've been doing for the past 27 years, is carry this mask with pride, with honor, with dignity, representing a culture, representing lucha libre. See, what some people don't get is this is what makes Rey. This is what makes us stars, the fans. Without the fans, we would be no one. No, nada. Oh, no, not really. And I don't think it's the question is, you know, when will he be back? You know, I think the question is, you know, is Rey Mysterio in a comfortable place right now? Is he doing what he wants to do? Has he been grinding it out for the past 27 years? Yes, I have. I've been putting in work like you have no idea. So what Rey Mysterio is doing right now is I'm enjoying life. I'm enjoying my kids. I'm actually getting ready to prepare my kid to eventually be part of this business, if that's what he pleases. You know, we're testing out the waters with him right now. And my daughter, watching her grow up, watching her become what she wants to become. Now it's not about me, it's about them. And I'm enjoying that life when it's all about them, because it's a new phase. It's a new phase. As we grow older, we're going through new phases of our lives. And this is the phase I'm enjoying right now.
Hey, I appreciate your time, sir. Thank you so much.
Booyaka 619. Peace out.
Reality of wrestling. Get some on some, sucker.
Sucker!